I have this Homematics humidifier that I bought yesterday at Costco. Haven't plugged it in yet, but very interestingly, it's very difficult to find out what model it is. But if you look at the bottom of your tank, there's a model number. I had to use a magnifying glass and natural light in order to see it. But you know, these manufacturers, they don't want you comparing prices between Costco and Amazon and Walmart. Yeah, they're pretty coy. They're pretty smart. They, you know, they don't want you cross-referencing Walmart's price and Amazon's price and Costco's price to see who has the best price. So they make them all just a little bit different. And my guess, and of course this is only my guess, that each one of them has an exclusive contract, and each one of their humidifiers is a little bit different. So you can't. It makes it very difficult to, like I said, cross-reference. This Homematic is it's called ultrasonic and hot and warm and cool mist. All the bells and whistles with, you know, remote control and so forth and so on. I think it was $79.99 or, you know, $80 at Costco. But one of the things I found was that, you know, reading the instructions, that there's a transducer that that need to be cleaned with a Q-tip with a mixture of, I think it's 50% vinegar, 50% water. And if you don't clean that transducer, then it's going to reduce your the mist output. And of course, eventually, I'm sure if you don't clean the machine, it's going to fail and build up a lot of mineral deposits, which you have to be very careful of. One of the things I wanted to show you is how to get at the transducer. When I first tried to take the cover off the transducer, I found it very difficult. And I think that they had a little plastic seal on it. Doesn't say anything in the instructions, but first time I wanted to pull the cover off the transducer, I felt like I was going to break something. So, hey, you know, of course, I'm not responsible if you break your machine, but I'm going to show you how I took mine off. And the first thing you have to do is remove the tape. There's tape on the tank, and there's a tape here, and there's a tape on the back. There was a little piece of that fiberglass tape is very strong. You peel that off. There was a piece of fiberglass tape right here. And so, but once you take that fiberglass tape off, well, you can take this tank off with one hand, and I'm doing this with one hand on the camera, one hand but look how easy, it just comes right off. It just lifts right off. And this is the fill right here. You fill it with that, put your water in there. I think it says it's about a 2-gallon capacity. Okay, so you take the cover off, and this is the back of the machine. And here's where the transducer is. It's right here. So when you reach in here, this is very easy. Once you get watch this, I'll put it back in. You can hear it snap. See, hear it snap? Now I'm gonna pull it out, watch. That's how easy. And as you can see, this is a little tab. The little tab on the transducer cover. Right here. Yeah, it's hard to do. Like I said, here's the little tab that lines up with this. So when you want to put it back in, put it in here like this. Just drop it in, right? Yeah, I got mine upside down. Here, watch. I'll show you how to push it in with one finger. That's it. And then I'll pull it back out. Just very easy to pull it back out. And inside this black seal, I'm not going to touch it because they recommend that you don't touch it with your finger because of natural oils in your finger. But that little black, like rubber seal or diaphragm, you clean that with a Q-tip and with a mixture of white vinegar and water, 50-50, I think it said. Clean that, and then you clean in and around these floats so that these floats operate properly. And there's a float right here. That's what turns the machine on and off when the water level gets too low. And so forth. So, and then you can clean, you know, with your Q-tip, vinegar and water, clean these reservoirs where these are the low ports of the machine where you'll find that the mineral will build up. So that's my little 5-minute video. You have to keep these things clean or they're not going to work. And so you got to pay attention to the number of hours you use them, and so that, you know, you don't get that white mineral, depending on how much mineral you have in your water. I'm going to use distilled water in mine. Why not? You know, because I'm going to probably just use it in a confined area, and it won't be running that often. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.